So today is Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day in the city of Detroit. And I have to give honor to the legacy of Luther Keith for his vision to unite the communities within the city of Detroit on this day, which is always the first Saturday in August. Community has always been about people, right? And about people means meeting them where they are.
I'm a regular visitor of this park. My daughter lives on the next street, so I visit her, and then we come around to the park. I come down here on Wednesday for vegetable days, and I just have a good time. I enjoy myself. I love this park.
This is Stopo Curtis 7 Mile Block Club, and people in the neighborhood come back and forth. They visit. It's like having a sanctuary in the city. We do things all year round, but we have this one activity that culminates in the 1st of August. So it's really wonderful, and it gives us a chance to meet other people and to do something for your neighborhood. As I tell everybody, I stand on the shoulders of those who have come before me. When I came here, the people who had these houses were factory workers. They worked for the factories because of the Great Migration. And when we came into the neighborhood as young people, they took us right on in block clubs and helped us to get our house together, how to keep up the neighborhood, where you should park, where you should not park, how to help other people, look out for the elderly and help the children back and forth to school. So it was just a family.
I am the president of the 15th Street Block Club, and we have the festival, the educational backpack giveaway, and health fair. We are making our community as healthy as possible.
And I think that's the beauty of it, and what Arise Detroit has done, which is on the same timeline of what we done with the backpack of the vision of Luther Keith, and may he rest in peace, beautiful brother. Up under one banner, you saw all these phenomenal things happening from east to west to southwest, and particularly in areas that we thought was forgotten. You know, during the campaign of elected officials, they're talking about trying to make a difference. But then what Luther Keith and Arise Detroit was saying, what about these folks? They already been making a difference. And that's my description of that connectivity.
Yeah, so I work for the Detroit Justice Center here in the Love Building. We're on the 2nd floor. And for Neighborhoods Day this year, we really wanted to show off our work and what we do, but also be a part of the community here in the Core City neighborhood. So it's Saturday, I brought my kids, and yeah, we're doing something kind of different today, but yeah, I just really wanted to help celebrate Neighborhood Day. It's always good when you have kids and there's like free stuff for them to do. This is not my first Neighborhoods Day. This is my first Neighborhoods Day in this neighborhood. But I've done different things for Neighborhood Day over the years, different block club stuff, and also just like driving around the city and seeing what everybody else has got going on.
We're out here in Core City, the Love Building, just Detroit Justice Center is doing our part for Neighborhood Day. You know, living in Detroit, one of the wonderful things about our city is every neighborhood brings something unique to the city, whether we're talking about, you know, neighborhoods on the east side, the west side, southwest. Every neighborhood brings something unique and different, and Neighborhood Day is a wonderful opportunity for every neighborhood to really shine.
I mean, I love Neighborhoods Day every year, but I think particularly since Luther has passed, like, it's taken on this life of its own where it's like, to me, both honoring his legacy and also we're still doing it. It really is a communal effort, and I really appreciate that.
Well, I knew Luther from years before he even started Arise Detroit, working in the communities and schools and other organizations. But I'm a community person myself, and I love helping and giving. That's the way I was raised, and I just thank God that he has still allowed me to do it all these years. The advice I would give to someone in the community is just to reach out, walk around and learn who your neighbors are. And we we have all the resources here, so just reach out. Just come and stop in and say hi, and we're here to give you what you need.
So my involvement is being respectful, and today we are here at the Judge Mathis Community Center, and I am a helper, and we giving back to the community and helping everybody that's involved with us. We had super fun. We went in the water, the lake, and everything. It was just cool.
We are celebrating a Rise Detroit Neighborhood Day event for Luther Keith had created 20 years ago, so it's a big celebration for his 20th anniversary. I did a radio show together talking about Rise Detroit Neighborhood Day event, so we just celebrating his life.
I'm retired, and that's what I plan on doing in my retirement years. When I was working, I didn't have time to do it, but now that I'm not working, I got time to participate in community activities and be part of it.
Today was a wonderful event. I heard several of the community parents, people from the community saying what a wonderful event this is. There was lots of resources here that they were able to utilize, and it's a wonderful time when we can all get together and have a good time with our young people and not have any violence. Everybody's happy. It's food, entertainment, resources from all over the city of Detroit. And so this is a wonderful event, and I'm glad that all these community people got together to do this for the 48205 zip code.
So here at the event, you have great food, you're able to just look at all of the different booths and get to know a lot of the people here and just have fun. There's like all types of different, game trucks, and yeah, just here to have a great time.
So what I'm most proud about with Neighborhoods Day is 20 years. 20 years of Neighborhoods Day. What a legacy by Mr. Luther Keith, our founder, God rest his soul. Every year, hundreds of community events all around the city of Detroit, empowering the community, strengthening the community, providing resources to the community that Arise Detroit has done.
And honoring the life and legacy of Mr. Luther Keith. I know he'd be proud of all of the activities going on across the city because it's true, it's a testament to his leadership and his vision to see what this day would become. And it's a day for families, it's a day for community members to come out and celebrate the city of Detroit.
So I feel like it is very important for events in the community for like this to happen, because if we don't have it, then nobody will have the resources. And it's just also just good to get out and talk to new people. You never know what you'll learn, what you'll find, what you might experience. You meet new people every day. You could start a new business. You could be a vendor here, and we need it.
Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely being here and seeing the engagement of the community and bringing all the people together really excites me during the time that we're in. We're giving back, feeding people, school supply. It's just a wonderful feeling, seeing the engagement of the people. It's actually, to me, giving hope. In a time where we're so walking in fear, this still gives hope that we still can move forward.
I just want to say thank you to the community for showing up, for showing love, the local vendors that came, even though the rain was expected. We prayed the rain away, so I'm just excited about next year. Same time, same place.
So 20 years ago when Arise Detroit began, I was at this very location, the city airport, and Luther put out the call. He was a former editor for the newspaper, and he put out a call to say he wanted to show good things happening in the neighborhood. So I was part of the initial meeting of leaders coming together to do just that. So I'm proud that the Arise Detroit organization is able to keep moving forward with the vision of Luther Keith, because he believed in the city of Detroit, and he believed in the good things in Detroit, and he certainly believed in good things coming out of the Detroit City Airport.
Today we're with the Sheraton Townsend Block Club, and we're going up and down this block cleaning up any kind of litter, any kind of dumping, and basically bringing the community together, bringing neighbors together so we can also meet one another and help clean up where we live and help Detroit look better and provide a little more unity. So I think it's very helpful for neighbors to meet one another in a way that like they can feel proud of like handling their neighborhood and making it look better.
We're here with the Sheridan Townsend Block Club, and we're excited for Neighborhoods Day. We're going to go from one end of the block to the other on Sheridan and Townsend. We're going to be picking up litter. We're going to be picking up illegal dumping. We've got a trailer to bring it to a central spot to get it picked up, with the Department of Neighborhoods helping out too. I think it's really important to dedicate one's time and talents to helping out their neighbors. And I think a block club is a great way to do that. Mr. Keith was an inspiration in the way that he founded an organization all about having fun and helping the neighborhood look better. And I hope that our block club can be a small piece in Arise Detroit's bigger mission.
I love Arise Detroit because it's always been for the people and bringing the community together and letting us see that we all serve a purpose, and leadership is the key, and to try to help and learn from one another. That's what Arise Detroit is neighborhood and community.
Arise Detroit is an initiative started in the city of Detroit just to get communities together to make sure our communities are vibrant and thriving and are clean. It is very, very impactful because of those things. It does get the communities together. It also makes sure that the communities that we live in are clean and that we're putting the responsibility on ourselves to keep them clean.
Okay, so basically we decided to be a part of Arise Detroit because it's important to clean up your city. So what we're doing today is cleaning up the area that we own this property. Rise Partnership owns the property, but it's dedicated to the community.
I think for me, what stands out is getting buy-in from the community and letting the community know that we're in partnership with them. We're not here, any of us, we're not here to tell them, but to come and work with them side by side. I think that allows people to feel more comfortable with working with you as an organization and joining you on a common cause, and that's to have a healthier, stronger Detroit. That's our overall goal.
The greatest impact on the community is giving back, which when we were doing today. We were giving back free book bags with hygiene and school supplies in them. And also, of course, we have games out here, and also free haircuts for the boys and free hair braiding for the girls. Signing up for free bikes, signing up, and they get them at a later date, of course. So yeah, we're doing a lot. Bounce house, snow cone machine, popcorn machine, yeah.
I love about Detroit, and what we love is that Detroit is about like intergenerational community, right? Like that's how I met Aaron, was our dads were friends and contemporaries in journalism. And then like you meet people that the grandparents know each other and all these type of things. So it happened to be a perfect marriage of Arise Neighborhoods Day, our 15-year anniversary. So we said, okay, let's pull together for us, by us, Black books for children within Detroit. And now we're looking at 150 books over here, going from pre-K all the way through 12 in a variety. We have fiction, nonfiction, hopefully a book for everybody.
My biggest impact is on two scales. One, in what we do in our neighborhood and what's done in the city. So I know there's a lot of organizations that participate in Arise Detroit Neighborhoods Day, as well as ours. And in our space, what we do specifically, like focus on neighborhood revitalization.
Yeah, today I'm out here volunteering with Demographic Inspirations. We're having a really great time just cleaning up the community, working on some revitalization, just trying to make things look better and more livable out here for the environment.
I'm a board member with Arise Detroit. I'm also the daughter of Luther Keith, who founded Arise Detroit. So Arise Detroit was born, and I'll say that the impact it's had has been monumental. 20 years later, we are still here doing the work, having events, over 50 events this year alone, all over the city, from Core City to East Side to West Side. And yeah, that's about a ride. And I think the adults want to play too. We want to get to know our neighbors too. And I think we need more spaces that, number one, are free or very low budget, low cost, accessible spaces, more third spaces that aren't always so established where it's so rigid and just more people can actually have genuine connection. And I think that's what Neighborhoods Day is about, is not just having an event and doing the service, but also just the genuine connection of meeting your neighbor. But like, I just wanted to get to know my neighbors, and I heard about this and I figured we could just set up at a park and at least just be there for a couple hours and just see who comes by and just meet people and tell people to bring their kids so their kids can get to know each other. And I'm like, that's the true spirit of Neighborhoods Day. It's literally about, you are my neighbor, I want to celebrate you today. That's it. And I think continuing that at its core is what I would love to see Arise just continue to build on.